I'm talking?
Yes, good. Recording. Well, sir.
Okay. Hi, Caleb. What country are you from?
I am from El Salvador.
And why did you have to leave El Salvador?
Because my family and I, we were threatened by the gangs from El Salvador. So that's why we decided to escape away from them.
Was that an easy decision to make?
Well, no, it was not, because it was a lot of things to think, was decision to make. It was not easy.
I live in Sudan for many problems, because war in my country and essential life, no essential life. Very difficult decision when you leave your country, your family, and try to make some different for yourself and try to help yourself and get better life.
People no saved, all of them. Yeah, it's dangerous for me, for every people.
There are also many problems like religion problem and same like fighting, murder on religion basis and also on security.
Women has haven't freedom because all the time put the scarf and stay at home, don't working, a lot of things.
Unfortunately, it was a tough decision to leave because it wasn't for money, it was for our safety and for my daughter's safety.
We left behind our family, my mother, my father, that he was still alive at that moment. Sadly, he passed away 2 years ago.
I had a career. I had my home, my family, my friends, all my life, and just start from nothing. It was very hard, but I have to take this difficult decision for my children.
I came here by boat, crossing the sea.
Too much people in boat. الموج اسمه الموج yeah. Waves. The rain is behind boat and the water is side boat. Yeah.
People, they shouted and cry, just to look around, nothing, just you and the sea.
When we came here, we was very nervous because we didn't know what to do or how to do it. In my first 6 months in the UK, I actually did realize that I was in a new place. I haven't the ability to communicate with others. I didn't know about the culture, and it was very frustrating because I used to work as a manager in a very big corporation, North American corporation, try to get help. It was the other thing difficult because I can't even ask for help without my phone, without my translator, and so I felt not just lonely, I feel frustrated.
Sometimes I feel lonely, yeah, because I love my family, my friends. Because the language, I don't have good English, and miss me normal conversation. Because I want to say many words, but don't have.
I was feeling like separate for everything, and my English barrier was so bad for me, and I was staying at home and crying, and that was so difficult for me.
See my children struggling with the language, with the situation in the hotel room. We were the four of all in the one same room for 4 months.
It's hard. We cannot cook there because there is no permission. That's why we cooked sometime outside the hotel. We have small stove.
I miss for my house and my husband and my family. I hope one day my country finished war and finished different problems.
First of all, I need to improve my English and need to study in mechanical engineering.
I hope we one day we have a new, bigger own house than now. And we invite many friends. And
At that moment, I have no dream because we are in asylum process. We don't know what we do with us in future.
What does Cafe Laziz give to you?
Oh, Cafe Laziz is like a place to make friends. I am improving my English in Cafe Laziz because we are learning, playing, and eating and sharing with friends.
I am happy, and every people, nice to meet you, every people in here. Every day I stay in hotel, but coming here, I am happy.
Before I can't speak English, but now I learn from Cafe Laziz.
this is my time, only my time in the week. With friends, I feel useful. I try to understand everything. I feel good. All of friends in Cafe Laziz sometimes better English than me, sometimes no. I feel absolutely normal to be me. So crazy.
I came here for volunteer work and also for learning English. I cooked here pakoras and also sometime curry.
I try after the finished English class, try for making food because I like make food and dessert and other things.
Cooking is a special part for our hospitality. I think it's good to welcome someone with your food, and also all the time I think is the table is a good place to sharing your food and your life.
Cafe Laziz is given to me like being in El Salvador for a few moments when I'm sharing recipes that my mom taught to me. I will cry. So it's like remember my mom telling me how to do it. So I think, well, I'm sure she's proud of me because I'm all the time sharing with her. I made this, I made this, and It's like having my mom next to me. So I'm sharing my culture, I'm sharing my traditions, and also I'm sharing a bit of my family with all the people that I'm tasting the food.
So Cafe Laziz was a cafe in St Helens where asylum seekers and refugees came and cooked, and it was a great thing, and it is a great thing. But we wanted to develop it into more. So we wanted to make it more of a social place. We wanted to incorporate ESOL into it. We wanted to make a place where people can come and share cultures and share their food and share their languages, and mainly to speak in English. So it's a cafe, but it's more than just a cafe. It's a community, and that's what we're trying to create.
Having been an ESOL teacher for 6 years, I know that English is not enough. People need somewhere to go, because so often when they come here, you know, they think, I'll go to England, I'll claim asylum, and my life will be perfect. And it's not perfect. It's very difficult to start in a new community where you know no one, you've left your family behind, you have no friends, and you feel so alien from everything.
In Cafe Laziz, we pride ourselves on the fact that there are people from all over the world. I haven't counted up how many countries, but there are, I think, more than 10 countries at the minute of people who have come from different areas for different reasons, and they've all ended up in St Helens.
The first time I was really impacted by someone who came to the UK as a refugee was one of my students. She was obviously very traumatised by what had happened to her husband. He's in Syria, and her husband walked out the door. I think he was going to work or something, and he turned around and he said goodbye to her, and he went out the door, and a bomb dropped, a direct bomb, and killed him instantly, and buried one of her children alive, and her whole house was destroyed. And you know, I just thought, I couldn't imagine to live through something like that, and then have the strength to come to a new country, to make a new life, learn a new a new language. And it just struck me then that, like, sometimes when people talk about asylum seekers, they talk about numbers and figures, and like they're not people. And then when you hear a story like that, it really brings it home to you that every single asylum seeker is a person, and they are just the same as you and I. And I think to myself, if you cut me, I bleed. If you cut anybody, they bleed. It's the same. And I think it's our duty as human beings to help other human beings.
I think the general public need more places like Cafe Laziz where they can come and they can meet people who aren't like them. Because one of our main important parts of Cafe Laziz, one of our main aims is to break down barriers between the British people and asylum seekers and refugees.
I would love Cafe Laziz to have its own home, its own building, you know, like a real cafe with its own kitchen, so that we can be in charge of ourselves. At the moment, we just have to, use other people's kitchens all the time. So that would be a real aim for me. And then we could open maybe, 3 to 4 times a week and offer more lessons, offer more courses, be a real hub for people to come to.
We want to make Cafe Laziz a cultural hub where people from all over the world can come. They know they're going to have a welcome, a really warm welcome. They can be trained, they can get food, they can have communication and chats, and just a place where people can meet. Wherever you are from in the world, we want to make a place where you can come and meet and feel at home.